So we first started off learning about sounds first, right? We learned all the sounds first. Lately, we have been even learning that these sounds even have names. So as I go through the cards, I want you to either tell me the sound or the name. So if I say sound, I want you to tell me the sound it makes. If I say name, I want you to tell me the name of it. Okay? So let's start with this. Sound. Sound. Name.
J.
Name.
T.
Ooh, what's the name?
T.
Sound. Name.
Y.
Name.
V.
Sound. 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 Name.
O.
Sound. Sound. Name.
M.
Name.
F.
Sound.
O.
Sound. Name.
G.
Ooh, I gotcha. G. Sound. Name.
D.
Name.
R.
Sound. Sound. The other sound. Yes, that one has two sounds. And v. Sound. Name.
B.
Sound.
W.
Sound.
N.
Name.
I.
Sound. Back where we started. Good job. You guys are doing a really good job at knowing the difference between the letter name and the letter sound. Okay, but today we're going to do something a little different with these sounds. And we're going to show a different way to show these sounds. So, let me show you one of the sounds that we've learned. What is this sound? G, right? Now, I'm going to add another G beside it. Now I have two G's. So, do you think now I'm going to say the G 2 times?
No.
No. Whenever you have a word that has a consonant 2 times back to back, you are not going to say it 2 times. Sarai? Pay attention. All right, so let me turn this into a word. I'm going to put an E in the front. So if I were to read this, would I say egg?
No.
Is that what I would say?
No.
No. Today we had eggs for lunch. So did you have an egg or a egg?
Egg.
Egg. So we just say the G 1 time. Even though we have 2 G's, we only say the sound 1 time. Yes, James? Okay. It looks okay from here, so we'll check on it in a little bit, okay? All right. Let's try this again with another sound. Let's try this sound. What sound is that? Oh, I hear some buzz and some duh. It's a D, so it says D. Okay? What if I add another D? Would it become D, D? No, we're just going to say the D sound 1 time. So let's change this to a word and look at it. If I put an A in the front, what does this say? Add. Like we add numbers together. would I say, oh, let's add these two numbers? Is that how I would say it? No, we just say add. We just have the d one time. Even though we have two D's, we only say the sound d one time. All right, let's try another one. All right, what sound does this make?
F.
It's an F and it says, okay, now I'm going to add on another F. So is this going to become? No, what will this say? We're just going to say it one time. Okay, let me change this into a word. Okay, what does that say? Stuff. Like, look at all this stuff. So I don't say stuff. I just say stuff. And I say the f sound one time. Okay. I'm going to do one more example. Okay. What sound does this make? What sound does this one make? Okay, they both make the same sound. Even though it's two different letters, they both say k. So, since I have two different letters, am I going to say the k one time or two times? Still just one time. So, I'm going to say it k one time. So, here's an example. Okay, what does that say? Sick. Sick. So the k one time. So I wouldn't say, oh, I'm starting to feel sick. I would just say the k one time. Okay? All right. Kendrick, please cross your legs and be quiet. Okay, we're going to practice this on the board, and I'm going to need some helpers to help me read some words. I'm going to just start with this word right here. Raise your hand if you think you can read it to me. All right, Liliana, what does that say? Well, like I am doing so well today. Well. So it's not well. The two L's just say one time. L. Well. Okay, now I'm going to change one sound into a new word. When you think you can read the new word, raise your hand up. I'm going to change the vowel. Nora. Will. So I changed the e to a I, and it changed it to will. Oh, good. Okay, this time I'm going to change the ending. Raise your hand when you think you can read this. Let's see. Molly. Wick. What? Ick. Wick. Wick is the little string in the candle, the part that burns, the little white string. That is a wick. Okay. Now I'm going to change the first sound. Oh, Sebastian. Tick. So we changed wick to tick. Like a clock, tick-tock, right? Tick-tock. Okay, this time I'm not going to change a sound. I'm going to add in a sound. I'm going to add a sound here to the beginning. Oh. Axel. Stick. Stick. Like a stick on a tree. All right. Let's see. All right, I'm going to erase the whole word. I'm going to start completely over. Zerai. Luck. Like good luck. Okay, instead of changing a sound, I'm going to just add a sound. Let's see. James? Cluck. What does a chicken say? Cluck, 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 cluck. All right, cluck. Okay, I'm going to change the vowel. Ooh. Amara? Close. I changed the U to a I. So try it again. Click, like you click something. Make a clicking sound. Okay. Let's change the ending now. Ooh. Does anyone not have a turn? Kendrick. Cliff. You don't want to fall off the cliff, do you?
No.
No. All right. Okay, we are going to now do our practice page. And we're going to practice sorting some words based on the sounds that you hear and see in the words. So I'm going to have you take your paper to your chair. We'll do this together as a class. So all you have to do first is put your name on it, and then we'll work on it together, okay?